All right, y'all, so let's talk about this. So, battle rapper Geechi Gatti and three other men arrested. Y'all know the story by now. I'm not here to talk about the story. I'm really here to talk about battle rap. These rappers that stand up on these stages to entertain people, but at the same time are criminals. The streets are not like they used to be. For us that's been around long enough, we know this. Now, wrong is wrong, and there was no ever point in time where it was okay to be a criminal. But most criminals I knew were people that were broke, people that were suffering. They didn't have much, no family structure, no father in the house. That same type of thing that still happens right now. But those are the people that was doing it. Somehow in this era, you got people that claim they got money and they're out here committing crimes. Let's think about this. You came all the way from California to Ohio, robbing pharmacies, stealing opioid pills, and you're 37 years old, you get caught. Think about this. At some battle event, somebody, some rapper, maybe some league owner, is going to introduce himself on that stage and say some shit like, yo, free my nigga Geechi Gatti. Do you know what that make you and your battle rap league look like? Say he didn't get caught. And he's on the stage, rhyming, entertaining fans, making his money. These bars that these rappers spit talking about selling drugs, gang banging, real niggas do real nigga shit. Everything they talk about, it comes down to something negative, something disrespectful. But that's what battle rap is. You know, who can say the most disrespectful shit? And it's like, yeah, I get all of that. What gets me about most of you guys is this. You always call people the police, a snitch, the hip hop police. Y'all don't know that y'all are being watched. Y'all don't know that y'all are being watched. But this is what we're doing now. Let's free criminals. Let's support criminals. Let's act like the criminal is the victim because the criminal did something stupid. So let's say you own that pharmacy or whatever, you own some type of store and somebody robbed you. I mean, y'all might sit up here and want to act tough in front of the cameras and y'all way too old. You motherfuckers are late 30s, 40s, mid 40s, late 40s. You guys are too old for that shit, man. I don't want to like a snitch, so nah, so what you would say if you, when the motherfucker get caught, oh, nah, officer, I don't know who did it. Yeah, let that nigga go free. I don't know who did it, because you want to handle it yourself or whatever. You know, I remember people would talk about what is it going to take for battle rap to grow. And I said, to be honest with you, battle rap is where it need to be. It don't need to grow to become mainstream. That's what most of these battle rappers have always had a fear of. I've heard them say it. Nah, this shit go mainstream, it's rap, this shit gonna get watered down, right? And I'm saying, so wait, let me ask you a question. When you motherfuckers walk around here 50 fucking years old Alright? Because some of y'all motherfuckers been 38 for like 25 years. But you motherfuckers are sitting here making videos, calling each other bitch ass niggas. Yo, niggas don't be out here. I'm outside. These niggas don't be outside. Don't nobody know this nigga. I go around there asking for the nigga. Niggas be like, y'all don't even know this nigga. Like, wait. Shit, y'all grown ass men don't do shit but smoke weed all day. Drink whatever other drug you do. Stand on corners and just walk up and down the street like little ass boys. You motherfuckers don't ever show anything productive going on. See, if battle rap could say, yo, this person right here came in, became one of the top battle rappers, went to college, got his degree, or this person did this, did that, this person came in here, you understand what I mean? He's a family man, now he's a business owner, right? No. If battle rap could produce some positivity, if battle rap could show the world that, nah, we not harboring a bunch of criminals, a bunch of foul-mouthed, disrespectful, uneducated motherfuckers who don't have any direction in life. Nah, you understand? People find boxing. You find boxing as something to do what? They find this shit so they can live a lifestyle, okay? Without having to look over their shoulder, because damn, I got beef with these niggas. These niggas did XYZ, and I did this, and now they looking for me and my mans, so we got to squad up. Yo, nigga, it's on site and we see these niggas, but then y'all the main ones that got sons and daughters and all of that. You black and Latino women are not getting sick and tired of raising up your child without the father because he put the streets over you and your son or daughter. You black and Latino men are not sick of not being there for your child and your woman because y'all put the streets over them. This man is 37 years old. I know when I saw the video, the news clip of them sitting there in that courtroom, he had the most worried look on his face. The other one's just kind of sitting there looking around like, oh, I'm used to this shit. Like, no ambitions in life. This is what y'all do, right? I guess this is real nigga shit. Okay. Either you dudes are lying about how you get paid, how much money you got. Battle rap ain't paying y'all shit. And regardless, you're a man, right? You got choices and decisions to make as a man. But something is not adding up. Because if you got paid like that, you making money off battle rap, why are you out here robbing? Why are you out here robbing pharmacies? They listen to everything you say. They watch you. Everything in battle rap, I got a gun this big, my gun shoot this many bullets. I've heard the crazy lines. Empty my clip, then put the bullets back up and reload the gun, all that shit. Stuff that's not even real, and I'm just saying, let's be real. We know that this shit ain't nothing but talk, but a whole lot of this shit, like a lot of you battle rappers have used this very line. Nigga, you just rapping. Nigga, I do this shit for real. Okay? You don't think they watching? I got to a point where I just stopped watching the shit. And then here and there, something might pop up and I might just give it a watch. And it's like, man, I get so sick of hearing these drug using, weed smoking, out of shape motherfuckers always talking about how tough they are, always talking about how they bust their guns. I mean, Sue Surf get locked up wasn't enough. Every single time one of y'all get locked up, it's the same thing. Free my nigga Sue Surf, free my nigga such and such, free my nigga such and such. What y'all think is gonna happen, man? Man, we used to go to work in the morning, man, and we'd be listening to Briz Rothstein. And he was one of the dudes that he had bars that would make you laugh. Bars used to hit. But he said something one day, man, and one of the homies was going through some shit, right? And I noticed, like, he just stopped listening to battle rap. And what actually happened was, there was a guy that he was cool with. Thought that was his, his ace homie. We all met at work. We got cool. We all, just cool. Not friends, but cool. And that's what we do on the way to work, man. We ended listening to fucking battle rap. On the way home, we listening to battle rap. But one of his homies that he thought was really, this motherfucker was, the godfather of their daughter. This motherfucker go through anything. Put him up in the room in the house and everything. This motherfucker came home one day. Came home. We had one of these days. Early day. Drop motherfuckers off. Boom, boom. All right, cool. See y'all tomorrow, man. And then last one go home. And in that case, it was me. And when I saw the homie the next morning, no, as a matter of, when I saw the homie the day, it was the next morning. I noticed he ain't turned that shit on, right? But it ain't matter to me anyway, so we was all just chopping it up, just talking about life and shit, man, But I noticed his mood was different. So anyways, he came home. And this motherfucker that was supposed to be, the fucking godfather of his daughter, looked at him like he was family. Came home and caught them in there fucking, right? His daughter laying there, sleep on a floor, on a blanket that they folded up in some pillows, and on the hand and fucking his, the kid's mama, his wife. So that's what we used to call her. They hadn't got married yet, but living together and everything. And he says to me, man, he said, man, you know what, man? He just started talking about shit, and I could see like his head space wasn't, and I felt where he was coming from. And one day, long story short, not even in that same conversation, man, he said, man, I don't fuck with that battle rap shit no more, man. And he said, that motherfucker Briz Rothstein said some shit. I know what he talking about. He's talking about, you ain't even see I had the leg up, right? All sort of options. I fuck your baby mama while your daughter watching, right? And he said, it's always funny until you actually experience certain shit. And he said, I wouldn't even let my kids listen to battle rap. And I understood. Same thing with moms. Look, I ain't let them listen to that shit either. I ain't let them watch anything that had, I didn't let them listen to anything with the profanity or nudity and all that, because I care about mine. I raised mine right. Now we can say, oh, but they just rapping, man. They don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? It's, I understand the techniques and all that, the mind guy. I understand all of that, man. But the vulgarity of it all, the whole everybody, you always got these rappers that was about to fight. We was about to do this. I was about to, but man, I know. Everything is tough guy. Everybody's bitches, bitch ass niggas, thoughts. So the very nature of battle rap alone doesn't need to catch on for the rest of the world to be walking around here just being disrespectful, because in the streets it's going to turn to something else. But my whole thing overall is, for all of these battle rappers, why do you come into battle rap in the first place? Is it to get away from that street life, from that life of crime, so you can make some money legitimately? Dedicate yourself to your craft. Maybe that's why most of y'all get up there and be choking all the time and can't remember your rhymes, because you just taking battles, but you're not really preparing. And it's all about the money, but you really don't care about the people that's paying their money to come and watch you perform. Or are you just using it as just extra money as a front, so you can continue to sell drugs and be thieves and all that stick up and all that robbing shit? What is that? And you battle rap owners, you need to understand something. Especially y'all talk about y'all believe in a so-called God. Because if you truly do, you think that your God is okay with you harboring a bunch of criminals up on stage. And it don't have to be everybody. Nobody believe that gun shit y'all be talking, all that tough guy shit, all this gangbanging shit. Y'all doing all this but ain't going to jail. But what does that make the league look like? Huh? Because what if he would have did a show, but then got caught afterwards? And y'all up here and everything, right? And look at how the people react. They're not just watching the rappers, they watching the crowd, they watching the reactions. Look at the mindset of these people. What is it about what they say that these people relate to? Why are they so addicted to violence, vulgarity, ignorance, stupidity? That's what they look at. Yeah. Y'all can't even do interviews respectfully. Literally, you're sitting there watching an interview. Yo, man, so how you think it went, man? How would you think you 2-1, 3-0? Yo, I'm saying, yo, I bite, nigga. Right?